Szen Cobb, with an incredible season so far, leading the league in OPS. Can he keep it going today? It's the Reading Fightin Phils and the Hartford Yard Goats. First pitch coming at you right after the break. One down. Here's the center fielder, Szen Cobb. Good power, not so great at getting on base. Rips this one to short. And they get the out.
Batting third, the designated hitter, John Spikerman.
Runner at first. And now at the plate, Chris Bryant.
Chris Bryant.
That's ripped towards center. Gets there, got it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the third baseman, Blake Wright. Puts it in the air to center. Cobb moving under this one. And makes the catch.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 28.
Runners at first and second, and nobody out.
Center fielder, Szen Cobb.
Hey, drive him in for us. Let's go. We need you.
Line drive for a base hit. Coming to the plate. Scores with ease. Comes through with the RBI. Got out in front, but didn't allow the wrists to yank that one into foul ground. That's a good example of extending through the swing and following through to line that pitch into the outfield for a hit. So digging in, John Spikerman. Now he's off balance after the fastball breaking ball combo. That timing disruption gives the pitcher an edge. 1-2, here's the pitch. Swing, and he breaks his bat. And there's one away.
The batter, the third baseman,
Nick Biddison will hit next.
Biddison.
And it's strike two. Up the middle. Reggio tags the runner for one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
The batter, number 7.
One out and the base is empty. Cobb stands at 6 foot even, just 21 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2025. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into right. So they get a runner on with a one-out single. And that makes it another multi-hit game for him. He's had some really good ABs lately. Now a quick throw to first, and back in safely. Runner on the go. Rips that to right. And makes the grab. The throw in. Now a throw to first. Runner won't get back in time. It's a double play. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Home half of the fifth coming up. One down. And the next batter, Max Ballou. He hits a fly to center. Cobb moving under it. Gets there. Got it. Jared Thomas getting ready to hit. One, two now. Out to center. Cobb has a beat on it and makes the catch. One out and a runner at second. And now it's going to be Szen Cobb. So clutch. Arguably the team's MVP this year. First offering misses the mark. On the ground to third. Picks it up.
Run it out.
Slings to first. And 2 away now.
The batter.
So up next, Rock Reggio. Swing and a rocket. It's back there. And it is gone. It's no outs. Runner at first. And now the shortstop, Ethan Holiday. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This one lifted to center field. Cobb in position. There's one down. Digging in for the Fightin Phils, Szen Cobb. On the ground. And that'll do it. Trying to eke out at least 1 run and send this ball game to extras. Here's a fly to center. Cobb gets there under it. And a quick out, number 1. This wasn't his best game ever, but he definitely helped them in the win. Nice job.
My love, we used to move you. My love was always on your mind.
Szen Cobb getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in RBIs. It's the Reading Fightin Phils and the Hartford Yard Goats. First pitch coming your way next. 1 down.
Batting
Next
second,
up for the Fightin
center
Phils,
fielder,
Szen Cobb.
Cobb.
On the ground to third. And it goes just foul. 0-1, here's the pitch. Just missed. One out and the base is empty. Next offering misses. 2-2. Ground ball to third base. Throw to first in time. Nice late breaking slider there. Hitter was out in front, and that's a recipe for a weak grounder like you just saw. So 2 down. Digging in now for the Yard Goats, Ethan Holiday. Lifted in the air to right center. Cobb drifting towards this one. Gets there. Got it. Welcome back to Hartford. Top of the 4th inning.
The center fielder, number 55, Szen Cobb.
Hartford wasn't always the only capital of Connecticut. Before 1873, it shared capital status with New Haven. On 0-1, the delivery. Fouled off. He was late. Got the batter swinging. 1 gone leading off the 4th.
Now batting.
With a curveball in the 80s like that, you've got less reaction time as a hitter than you do against most curves, so you're inherently working from a disadvantage. You have to make the right choice fast. Beautiful pitch for the K. Left-handed batter waiting. Swing, high fly ball to center field. It's carrying. And there's 1 away. 2 outs, base is empty.
The center fielder, Szen Cobb.
Grounds this one up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Now batting.
John Spikerman digs in now.
John Spikerman.
Here you go. Need you right here.
Rolls away a little bit.
Back.
Quick move to first.
Oh,
Just back in. Oh, close play. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Runner on the move.
Ball.
This one is low. Throw and safe. That is a stolen base. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. The Fightin Phils with the go-ahead run standing at second. Runner going again. And that's a strikeout looking. And that ends the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ethan Holiday. 0-2, here's the pitch. Now this is lifted to center. Cobb on the way in. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. Not a lot of minor league outfielders can make that play, but he's showing he's got the goods. A center field prospect like this is valuable to any organization. Cobb steps in with the go-ahead run in scoring position. A huge chance here to take the lead. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Not close with that one. And the count, 1-2. Go ahead run at second. And we're in the top of the 8th. That one misses. And the count is even, 2-2. This one in the air to right. And that'll do it. We all know he's capable of more, but they got the win, and he should be happy about that. Szen Cobb, the top prospect in the league, is ready to go. All eyes on the rising star today. It's the Reading Fightin Phils and the Hartford Yard Goats. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Ready to go. And now the center fielder, Szen Cobb.
Number 55, Szen Cobb.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Fires to first, and they get the out. To the bottom of the first we go. Coming up to the dish now for Hartford, Ethan Holiday.
Ethan Holiday.
In the air to center. One up, one down.
Batting second, the catcher.
2 outs and a runner at first. Next to hit for the Yard Goats, Aiden Longwell. Payoff pitch. Now a fly ball to right center. Cobb settles underneath it and makes the catch. End of one. Top of the order here. Coming up now to the dish for Reading, Szen Cobb. 0 for 1 so far.
Hey, Big Mama, need you. Here you go.
In the air, right field. And that's the third out. Digging in now for the Yard Goats, Jared Thomas. 0-2, and the delivery. And a high fly out to center. 2 away. No outs and a runner on second.
Hey, drive him in for us. We need you. Here you go, kid.
Into center. And there's one down. Now it's the second baseman, Rock Reggio. Into center. Cobb under it. And that ends the inning. No outs, runner at first. Here's the center fielder, Szen Cobb. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a groundout. Swing and a miss. That one missed by a ton. Great pitch to get a swing like that. Lifted in the air, right field. And there's one down. Coming up to the dish now for Hartford, Max Ballou. Hoping to put the tying run aboard. That's towards center. Cobb coming on this one. 2 down. Cobb leading off the inning with a lead. Looking to be the spark to give him some more breathing room.
That's a ball.
One and one. Here's the pitch. Ground ball left side. And that's just foul. Up the middle. Handles the chance. Whips it to first in time. And there's one away. What a defensive effort there. Tough to even get to the ball. And then an excellent off-balance throw. He really showed some great athletic. Certainly a frustrating game at the plate. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure he's glad they got the win, though. Szen Cobb, the top prospect in the league, is ready to go. All eyes on the rising star today. It's the Reading Fightin Phils and the Hartford Yard Goats. We'll be back to get this one started after this. Next to hit, Szen Cobb. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. Fly ball to right. Honeycutt settles under it. Gets there. Got it.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 8, John.
Runner at second with nobody out.
Keep it going right here. Keep it going.
Right-hander kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Got to 0-2 on 2 consecutive sliders, and now he can go a number of ways to finish this hitter off. Way high with that one, and that is ball 1. Fights it off, we'll see another. That's the kind of foul that'll leave you feeling the sting in your palms. Ouch. This one to right. Honeycutt gets under it. And makes the catch. One down. Stepping to the plate for Hartford, Ben McCabe. And the 0-1 now. Skies this one to center. Makes the grab. There's 2 gone.
Batting ninth, the shortstop.
Digging in for the Fightin Phils, Szen Cobb. Not close with that one, but still chase. That's a strike. Great pitch to get a swing like that. Here's a high chopper for Hay. Flips to second. That's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. John Spikerman, the next to hit.
Fielder number 8, John Spikerman.
The 1-1 offering. There goes the runner. That one fouled off. Runner on the go again. Swings and misses. Struck him out. That's the third out. One down. And now the center fielder, Cameron Nelson. The 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Cobb moving under it. Gets there. Got it. Next up for the Fightin Phils, Szen Cobb. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a groundout. Ball 1 there. 2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the top half of the 7th. Now the 1-2 pitch. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. And that's outside. It's 2-2. Battling here, fouls it away. 2 outs, base is empty. And he grounds it to the right side. Reggio. Play made. That ends the inning. Stepping in, Max Ballou. 1-2 offering. He hits a fly to center. And there are 2 down. 1 down. Base is empty here in the 9th. And 1-2. Base hit into center field. And the winning run is aboard. Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that location. High pitch on a 2-strike count, and he did well to put the barrel on it. Cobb stands in now and watches strike 1. He thought that was a ball, and he'll challenge. And that was about as close as it gets, but it was a ball after all. They'll keep both their challenges. That ABS review is brought to you by Gloucester and Tiresias Optical. Pay them a visit, and they'll make sure you see what's coming your way. Proud sponsors of this broadcast. And there's 1 away. And he may be feeling down as he heads back to the dugout, but that's a swing to be proud of. That ball was torched, even if he has nothing to show for it. More swings like that, and he'll be on track for a promotion. Swing and a drive. Pretty deep. And it's off the wall. 1 run's in. Runner around third. Also crosses the plate. It looked for a second like he was a little out in front, but he did a great job to keep the hands back and swing through the ball. And he's rewarded with a couple of RBIs. Liner, it's going to get down and bring in the winning run. They walk it off. A thrilling finish in the 11th inning. Your final score in this game, 5-4. A 1-run extra inning win. On behalf of our excellent crew, thanks for joining us for this broadcast of Minor League Baseball on the show. I'm Ben Gelman, and we'll see you next time. Szen Cobb getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in RBIs. It's the Reading Fightin Phils and the Hartford Yard Goats. First pitch coming your way next. 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Szen Cobb.
Szen Cobb.
They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. Right side, hard hit. 2 away. 2 out and a runner in scoring position. Stepping to the plate next for Reading, Szen Cobb.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
Certainly doesn't seem like he's comfortable out there right now. 2 walks already in this inning. He just doesn't look right on the mound. Next pitch misses, and the count is 2-0. And a base hit, and they take the lead.
Hey, that ball was hit hard. Good
That's
job.
smart hitting to use the count to your advantage like that. He knew the pitcher had to come into the zone, and he found a pitch to hammer. Quick toss to first, dives back in, safe. Cobb, the runner at first with 2 out. Here's the pitch, runner goes. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, not even close. Can't say the pitcher was careless. He threw over to check on the runner, but this is an aggressive base stealer, and he timed his jump really well. Great job to get the steal and move into scoring position. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Set down looking for the backwards K. All set for the bottom of the third. Digging in now for the Yard Goats, Dion Jorge.
Jorge.
Swing and a base hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit, and we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Cobb under it. So 2 down. Dion Jorge now at the plate. 1-2 pitch. Out to center. And that's the end of the inning. Moving on to the 5th. Coming up now to the dish for Reading, Szen Cobb. Excellent swing the last time up. A line drive single to center. This one in the air to right. 2 away now. Digging in for the Fightin Phils, Szen Cobb. 1 for 3.
Szen Cobb.
The 0-1. And a challenge from behind the dish. And on further review, it was a strike. So they still have both challenges. And that ABS review is sponsored by Gloucester and Tiresias Optical, where they're committed to finding the ideal specs for your spectacles. Once you get glasses with them, you'll see the world in a whole new light. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And it's 3 up and no outs. Runner at first. And now, Bryant Betancourt. The 0-1 offering. That one in the air to center field. 1 away. Trying to eke out at least 1 run and send this ball game to extras. Here's the 1-2 offering. This one lifted in the air, left field. And that'll do it. Not much to speak about, but always good to get a team win.
I'm on a run, you wild. You can't stop me.
Szen Cobb working through his prep for this one, and he leads the league in RBIs. It's the Reading Fightin Phils and the Hartford Yard Goats. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. So digging in,
Batting
Szen
second,
Cobb.
the center fielder, Szen Cobb.
Line drive, that's a base hit.
Find the ball.
Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out. No question he came up ready to hit. That's a swing every hitting coach and scout loves to see. Just a shot into the gap the other way. Hitters who can do that consistently usually have a ton of success.
Good job.
Back.
Now a quick throw to first. Dives back in safely. Got the strikeout looking. And that is a big first out. Stepping to the plate next for Reading, Alex Pinellas. 1-2, here's the pitch. And just misses with that one. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Campbell, the lead runner, over at second. Cobb over at first with one away. Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup. A bit unusual to see him swing so early. Typically uses the whole field, but a little jumpy in this spot. And the count 1-2.
Get back.
Quick move to first. Back safely. 2 outs, runners at first and second. This pitch popped up right under this one. And makes the catch. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ethan Holliday. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now this is lifted to center. Cobb under it. Gets there. Got it. Runner tags at second. Here's the throw. There's the tag. They get the out, and that's the inning. Runner at first, nobody out. Cobb patrolling center field, hitting second in the lineup, and he was a third-round pick in 2025. Here comes the 1-0. Line drive brings it down. Nice play. Cobb steps in now with a pickup opportunity. 2 outs with a runner out there in scoring position.
No one better. Clutch up right now.
Bash down the right side, but foul. Runner at second with 2 down. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Runner scores, and they have the lead. It's an RBI single. 1-0.
The first baseman.
We hear a lot about how the numbers turn against the pitcher the third time through the order, and that might be what's happening here. Looking at the manager, he may have a decision to make. On the ground to short, Holliday. There with plenty of time, inning over. 1 run, 1 down. Next to hit for the Yard Goats, Rock Reggio. Here comes the 0-1. Fly out to center field. Cobb settles underneath it and makes the catch. And now the center fielder, Szen Cobb. Smoked a line drive single to center the last time up. On 0-1, the delivery. This one chopped on the ground.
Come on, get here,
To second for one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. So 2 down. Next up, the designated hitter, Max Ballou. Into center.
Two.
That one gets down for a hit, and that extends the inning. To the top of the order we go. Coming up to the dish now for Hartford, Jose Cordova. And the 3-2 offering. Now this is lifted to center. Cobb gets there under it and makes the catch. They limit the damage here. They pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. On to the bottom of the 8th, Bryant Betancourt getting ready to hit. In the air to center. Cobb under it. And a quick out, number 1. First and second, 2 outs. Jared Thomas will hit next. Here's a fly to center. And that is out number 3. He was a difference maker for them in this one. They took the loss, but he did a nice job to contribute.
I need you and your friends to show. Uber Lux and some we rolled up. I know when the night is peak. When you relax and dance with me. Hands on your hip, move slow. Heart in my chest beat fast, but on the gas, I hope that it lasts. You spin my heart around. 4, 3, 6, 3. You spin my heart around.
Friends, bring a friend, took a girl from the to the podium. Other guys in here, high sodium. It's a lonely man, things ain't going as planned, but it's a real life. Look, I protect my neck with necklace. She protect, I rock for Nexus. I forget that we got exes. Seem like 3Q and ask me exit. Throwing peace signs in the air like Hendrix on the brains behind them all sad majestic. Cause it's super stuff to take us for a ride. I gotta dip real quick, get the course arrive. You spin my heart around. 4, 3, 6, 3. You spin my heart around. 4, 3, 6, 3.
If it feels like a spade, then call it a spade. And love in the day, by nighttime it changes. Spinning around with new faces. Dance floor like amazing. Lost in the mood, Falling in love with you, you and you. It's fun when it's new, it's fun when it's new, it's fun when it's new until it's so news.
Szen Cobb, notable among the players in this one as he's leading the league in hits. It's the Erie Seawolves and the Reading Fightin Phils. First pitch coming your way next. One down, digging in for the Fightin Phils, Szen Cobb. Hammers this one in the air, deep to left center. This one's gonna carry. It's out of here. Wastes no time on this one. 14th of the year, and they cut into the lead. It's a 2-1 game. Clearly, he knew exactly what he was looking for and got it on the first pitch. That's where an aggressive approach pays off. The pitcher tried to own the inner half with a high and tight heater, but he didn't back down. Great job to get the hands in position and flash through the zone for the homer. The Seawolves at the plate here in the second inning.
The second baseman, Peyton Graham.
Now this is lifted to center. Can't get there, now maybe extra bases. Not in time, that's a leadoff double. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Little flare behind second base, and that's where hitters will just start saying prayers to whatever deity they can think of to let that ball get down. And that time it did, so props to Nyarlathotep Hotep, I guess. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Szen Cobb. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. And the leadoff hitter aboard.
Better way to square up on that ball. Great job.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 8.
And now, John Spikerman. Runner on the go. Oh my, right to the backstop. And now a man in scoring position. Runner at second with nobody out. This one popped up in foul ground on the first base side. Santana settles underneath it. One away. And he gave in to temptation on that high fastball. A lot of minor leaguers have trouble laying off of those. Pretty hard to do much with a pitch in that location. Pops this up on the infield. Under this one. Gets there. Got it. Batter probably wants a mulligan after that swing. That one was right down the pipe. The kind of pitch hitters dream about. Line drive. And foul ball. Got him. Third out. That'll end the frame. Top of the fourth inning with the Seawolves at the dish.
Center fielder, Brett Callahan.
And the 0-1 now. That one in the air to center field. Grabs it on the run. The weather continues to be an issue, and that's something to keep an eye on. The umpires will be conferring pretty regularly with the grounds crew, and they may be forced to put us in a delay if things don't improve.
Hey, make it work out there. Let's
Cobb in the box again, takes a strike. With his teammates driving in a pair, he wants to make this an efficient inning so they can get back up to the plate and tack on some more runs. Rolls away a little bit. Well, the rain's still a factor here, and the umpires may have their hand forced sooner than later. At a certain point, it becomes a question of player safety. Fights it off, we'll see another. Runner at first, one away. Swing and a miss, got the strikeout. Nice job behind the plate there. I know a lot of fans
Now
are baffled at how he
batting,
could
the right
swing
fielder,
at one
number
like that,
8,
but with the break
Shaw.
on some curveballs,
Fight
what
your
looks like a
man.
floater down the middle winds up in the dirt.
Leading
Tough
off
to
for
recognize
Erie,
in
the
time.
center fielder,
Top of the
Brett
6th, stepping to the plate for
Callahan.
Erie, Brett Callahan. And that's a base hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. Nice job to knock that one
The batter,
back
number
up the
8,
middle for a base hit.
second
That's
baseman, Peyton.
And the next batter, Eduardo Valencia. Now the 1-2 pitch. Into center. And it falls! Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Scores easily. To third, not in time, and it's runners at the corners with one
the
gone.
catcher, Eduardo
Digging in for the
Valencia.
Seawolves, Eduardo Valencia. At the belt, kicks and delivers. Out to center. And makes the catch. Bottom of the 8th, Szen Cobb digs in now. Just off the outside edge. Ball 2. Waits, at times has struggled with command. That one misses.
Outside.
And it's a pop-up. Valencia settles underneath it. One up, one down. Just what he was hoping for, throwing that high fastball. Weak contact, and they get the pop out. One down, base is empty here in the 9th. And there's a base hit. And it gets by. Around first and heading for second. He's put together a really excellent game with the bat. Not much to quibble with on that swing. He had everything going in the right. Huge effort at the dish. I hope he savors this game. Performances like this don't happen every day, even if your team does wind up losing. Szen Cobb, the top prospect in the league, is ready to go. All eyes on the rising star today. It's the Erie Seawolves and the Reading Fightin Phils. We'll be back to get this one started after this. Ready to go now. Now it's the right fielder, Austin Slater. That's a base hit. Makes the turn, heads for second base. Here comes the throw. Not in time.
No,
He's got a
he's
double. Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that location. High pitch on a 2-strike count, and he did well to put the barrel on it. Szen Cobb now at the plate. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. That's a base hit.
Find the ball.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. He was all over that one. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. Now a quick throw to first. Dives back in safely. On a line. Lays out. Oh, it's off the glove. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. Stepping to the plate next for Reading, Alex Pinellas. 3-1 pitch. That is ball 4, and it brings home a run. Trent Farquhar, the next to hit.
Keep going up there. Clutch up. You're next.
Pitch misses there.
That's up.
And the count, 2-1. Next offering is
That's a ball.
upstairs. Serious jam with the bases loaded and nobody out. He's gunning for the strikeout first, and then he needs to try and get a grounder for the double play. Tall task. Another full count pitch. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. Tied up here early in the ball game. A frozen rope. Here's the throw. Not in time. Safe at home. It's 2-1. No outs. Runner at first. And now the first baseman, Christian Santana. Hard line drive, but caught at second. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. Cobb at the plate for the second time and takes ball one.
That's a ball.
And that's
No,
off
that's
the
it.
inside edge. And that's ball three. Swing and a liner into right field. Gets there. Got it.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 8.
Runner at first,
Now
one away.
batting, the center fielder, number 55. Szen Cobb.
Oh, yeah.
The 0-1. And there's a strike.
2.
0-2, rocks and fires. And that's
No,
outside.
that's out.
Close
That missed.
one,
That's a
but
ball.
doesn't get the call. That's a break for the hitter. I think that was strike 3. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. That's out number 2. We're in the top half of the 5th. The batter now, Peyton Graham. Hard hit to right center. And that gets down into the gap. He makes the turn and digs for second base. That's a leadoff double. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. Coming up to the dish for Erie, number 21. And a base hit.
2-2-2.
The tying run is aboard. Nice compact bat path on that swing and a great rip into center field. Liners like that one are a good way to raise the batting average. Cobb digs in now, playing with the lead. Hit weakly on the
Go
ground.
hard, go hard, go hard.
And that's an out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
No complaints about getting a team win, but he's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either. Szen Cobb, the top prospect in the league, is ready to go. All eyes on the rising star today. It's the Erie Seawolves and the Reading Fightin Phils. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. All right, ready to go here. And now the right fielder, Austin Slater.
Number 15, Austin Slater.
This one lifted to center field. Cobb settles under it. And makes the catch. Bottom of the first, digging in, Szen Cobb. Bounced up the middle. Picks it up. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out. One down. Pennington getting ready to hit. He hits a fly to center. Cobb under it. Gets there. Got it. Bottom of the inning. Coming up now to the dish for Reading, Szen Cobb. In the air, out towards right center. Hauls it in, one away. Top of the fourth inning with the Seawolves at the dish. Line drive, that's a base hit. The tying run is aboard. Not much to quibble with on that swing. He had everything going in the right direction and barreled it up for a liner into center. Nice rip. Runner on base to start the inning.
Way to swing the bat.
All over that one. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle. A hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. Runner on the go. Pitches in for a strike. The second bounces safe. This is what you'll often see when a team isn't slugging the ball that well. The manager might decide to force the issue with a stolen base to get into scoring position. Ground ball up the middle.
Come on the back, on the back.
And plenty of time to first. Digging in for the Fightin Phils, John Spikerman. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Here comes the 2-2. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. One away with a runner at third. Bottom half of the 5th. Spoils that one. It remains 2-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. Now 2 away, and they get a run across. That's the kind of situational hitting you like to see at this level. Know the situation. Come through with the RBI ground out. Cobb stepping in now with the lead, looking to tack on some insurance runs. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock.
Hey, that ball was hit hard. Good job.
So up next, Keaton Anthony.
Hey, need you right here. Let's go, kid. Runner, yes,
Runner on the move. Pitching in for a strike. Safe at second. He easily steals the bat. Foul tip, hung on to it and struck him out. And that's a beautifully thrown splitter, diving down and getting him to swing over the top of it, thinking it was more of a straight heater. Nice pitch. One out with a runner at second.
Watch up, drive him in right here. Come on, let's go.
And there's a ball. Swing and a miss at the splitter for strike 3. Serious break on that splitter, and he can lean on it as a strikeout pitch because of that. It's almost like a roller skate going across the table, then it falls off the edge and tumbles. Good luck hitting that thing.
Hey, no one better. Clutch up right here.
Ground ball, right side. Oh, great stop.
Right here.
Takes it to the bag and out. Nicely done at first. Excellent stop right there. Waves the pitcher off. Takes it to the bag and just keeps on running into the dugout. Strong individual day and a team win, and you'll take that every time. This is a game he can feel really good about. Szen Cobb, the top prospect in the league, is ready to go. All eyes on the rising star today. It's the Erie Seawolves and the Reading Fightin Phils. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So digging in, Chris Myers.
Left fielder, number 23, Chris.
Runner at second here and one away. In the air to left center. It's pretty deep. Runner tags and will move up to third. Here's the center fielder, Szen Cobb. The 0-1. Now a fly ball to right center. This one pretty far back. And a quick out, number one. Had to cover a lot of ground there, and that's why you take those extra reps during batting practice, getting reads on the ball as it comes off the bat. Even a quarter second's hesitation can cost you in the game. Line drive, and it's caught. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. Up the middle. Can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this one. And now it's going to be Keaton Anthony. There goes the runner. Pitch misses.
Ball.
And safe. That's a stolen base, not close. That one misses. And now 3-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tyler Owens appears to be getting loose. Gibson Long also throwing. Runner edging away at second base. And ball four.
Base, ball
two
four.
aboard. Manager out of the dugout. Righty reliever out of the pen. Tyler Owens has to collect quick outs and keep the team within striking distance. Here comes the 1-1. That's a slider for a strike. And now the 1-2. And some cutting action, but misses down low. Out to short.
All right, hold it there, hold it there, hold it there.
And beats it. Safe.
Beats the throw.
Sometimes shortening up on your swing can pay off. It certainly did for him right there. Not an approach we see that much nowadays. With the bases full, they've got a shot at this one popped up. And they'll invoke the infield fly rule. So up next, Joel Dragu. Well struck, out to left. That one's back there. Gone! Grand slam! Oh my! And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0. That's home run number 3 for them in this ball game. They've certainly got the power bats booming here. It's always nice to see a team effort come together like this. They set the table for him. He unloaded the bases with the grand slam. One away and a runner at first. Now at the plate, Szen Cobb. So clutch. Arguably the team's MVP this year. Up the middle. Oh, great stuff. Not in time. Safe.
Hey!
Now batting, first baseman, Keaton.
Next to hit, Keaton Anthony. This one in the air to right. It's carrying. Runner tags and goes to third. Coming to the plate. Comes across to score, and they're pulling away, up by 7 now. That was a... So they turn things over to the righty, Troy Watson. He's a fierce competitor when he takes the hill. Not a big strikeout pitcher, though. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw bounces, and he gets in safely with a steal. Now a flare off the bat.
Go, 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 go!
It falls in. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's an RBI single, and it's an 8-run lead. So 2 down. And now the center fielder, Brett Callahan. Fly out to center field. Cobb should have this one and makes the catch. Next up for the Seawolves, number 18. Lifted in the air to right center. And that is out number 3. This one is pretty well in hand. To the top of the order we go. Stepping to the plate next for Reading, Szen Cobb. Fly ball, right field.
Come on, find it, find it,
And it
find
drops
it.
in. So 1 on now with 1 away.
Attaboy, great job. Way to get on
He
base.
was ready to go on the first pitch, and it paid off. I don't think he could have placed that one any better if he had walked into the outfield and set it down. That one was in the perfect spot to drop in for a hit. Gets it by him for the strikeout. At the plate, John Spikerman. Late on that fastball. He must have been sitting on something off speed. Back to the mound, and it hits the pitcher. To first, not in time. Everyone's safe. So 2 on and 2 out. Coming up now to the dish for Reading, Paul McIntosh. Sliced hard, but foul. One-two offering. Struck out swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. 2 runners left on base. 2 outs, man at third. Digging in for the Seawolves, number 21. 0-1 now. Ground ball to second. And handles this chance. On to first. Ball game.
I'ma make a move.
Always nice to see a player at this level coming to the plate with a plan and delivering strong results. Szen Cobb, the top prospect in the league, is ready to go. All eyes on the rising star today. It's the Erie Seawolves and the Reading Fightin Phils. First pitch coming your way next. 1 down. Szen Cobb will hit next. Doing a good job lately to avoid swings and misses. Hits in each of the last 6 games. And another ball.
That's in.
This is part of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge. Hard hit to third. And there's 2 away. Coming up to the dish for Erie, Pennington. Up the middle. The underhand flip. There's 1. And 2. What a play. Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned. Here's the center fielder, Brett Callahan. Here's the 2-2 pitch. In the air to center, pretty deep. To third. Safe. Not in time to get him. And it's first and third with 2 away. So digging in, Szen Cobb. Grounded out the first time. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
All right, take a look around.
And here's the first baseman, Bryson Ware. 1-1 pitch now. Runner on the move. Fly ball out to left field. And that will retire the side. And here's the catcher, Eduardo Valencia. In the air to center. Cobb gets under it. Gets there. Got it. Runner at first, one away. Cobb at the plate now and chases after that one. Down 0-2, swings through it. What confidence to go back-to-back with those sliders. And now the hitter's in an 0-2 count without a clue what's coming next. Oh, and it's a punch-out. Bat broke the plane. Throw to second, safe. He's into scoring position with 2 out on a wild pitch. Slice to right. Base hit. 1 run is in. The throw home. Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. 1 at second. That is a terrific double play. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an out. This wasn't his best game ever, but he definitely helped them in the win. Nice job.
Girls jump up to this, non-stop turn and twist. Out of his mercy. What's on the done of McGuire?
Szen Cobb making his pregame preparation, and he's the league leader in batting average. It's the Erie Seawolves and the Reading Fightin Phils. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Next up for the Fightin Phils, Szen Cobb. 2 hits in 4 at-bats during yesterday's ball game. Out to short. Collects it. Play is made. 2 out. 1 down. Digging in for the Fightin Phils, Szen Cobb. Up and in. Cobb, just 21 years old, and he's been hitting well lately, batting over 300 in his last 10 games. And they say he went. Out to center. And 2 away now.
Now batting.
Runner at first with 1 gone. Jackson Strong, the next to hit. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Puts it in the air to center. Makes the grab on the run. So up next, Peyton Graham. This one in the air, center field. Cobb under it. And makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. The 0-1 offering. Late with the swing there. He's really attacking the zone, so the hitter has to get more aggressive. However, he could counter with something that breaks out of the zone to draw a swing. This one the other way. And he got it! Wow, what a grab for the... Top of the 6th inning. And now the first baseman, Christian Santana. Out towards left center. Pretty deep. And there's 1 down. Well, he certainly wasn't willing to wait around. Just barely missed hitting that first pitch fastball out of here. That's towards center. It's pretty deep. And there's one down. So 2 down. And now the center fielder, Szen Cobb, positively robbed of a base hit the last time up. Up the middle.
Find the ball.
And a base hit.
Find the ball.
That keeps the inning going.
I see you working, big guy. Good job. Way to get on.
Digging in, the switch-hitting outfielder, John Spikerman. Here's the 1-2 offering. In the dirt, but kept it close. Runner on the go. In the air to left. Fair ball.
Dig.
Coming around third. Crosses the plate. Lead runner stops at second. Tallies a run and earns the RBI. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle, a hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. This one's hammered to left center, well struck. Way back there. That one is gone. Blasted that. Not the greatest game he's ever had, but he helped him get the win. Take some lessons from this one and build on it.
Don't listen. Feel the sound.
And King Cornelius defeated the terrible dragon. And all the people in the land were very happy. Oh no, let me finish the book.
Sorry, Mommy.
And the people came to the king's side cheering. Hooray, the sun has come out. And the king began to sing.
I guess another day's begun. I ain't got nothing to do. I'm thinking about getting with you.
Just another day in the sun. I guess another day has begun. I ain't got nothing to do. Thinking about getting with you. And you can be so. Never confront on the day with some sunshine. And you can be so. Never confront on the day with some sunshine. Sunshiny day, things you say make the clouds go away, and we got it good. I can't wait to be with you
I walk through the
again.
city real slow, like I've been pieced together by that dude named Frankenstein. And I only got one little thing on my mind, that's a whole lot of you. Out on my tail be a whole lot of crew. After me, they with their pitchforks and stakes trying to backstab, but they can't grab your attention away from me and vice versa. Mama always said there'd be days like this, but never thought it'd be so soon. My days consume my thoughts of your kiss and your well-shaved legs, pedicure toes, sunny side up, egg yellow when it glows. The twinkle from the diamond in your nose got me climbing for the star in the rough, showing by and just